Do I really need to buy any more books? No. But is that going to stop me from buying more books? No. Hi, my name is Jake, and I am a bookish drummer. So today's video is going to be my book haul for the month of May. All the books that I bought in the month of May. Not too many books this time, and most of them are used. 2 of them I did buy new. One of them is the last book in a fantasy series that I'm already well into, so I was already going to buy it anyway. And the other book that I bought new is a very well-regarded fantasy book that I probably put in the thumbnail for reasons. But anyway, enough of the preamble. Let's jump right into it. My favorite author of all time is George R.R. Martin, and I went ahead and bought a bunch of used books from him. First 2 books are just pretty old copies of the first 2 books in A Song of Ice and Fire, Game of Thrones and Clash of Kings. Very old, kind of more classic looking fantasy covers. Did I need these books? No. Did I want them? Yes. I also went on thriftbooks.com and got a bunch of graphic novels / comic books, which I'm not really into, but if I'm going to try them out, I might as well try them out on my favorite author. The first one I have to show you is Meat House Man. Now, originally this was a short story that he wrote back in the 80s. It's one of the weirdest, just craziest, wildest stories I've ever read. Very strange, and when I saw that this was a comic book and flipping through it, I was like, I gotta read this. The other 2 are graphic novels, and I think these might have been stories that he's written before that got turned into graphic novels, but I'll be honest, I have no idea what these stories are about. The first one is Doorways, and the second one is Starport. Not a huge priority for me just because I'm not a huge fan of graphic novels in the first place, but I will be giving these a chance sometime in the near future. I also picked up a copy of Jurassic Park by Michael Crichton. I recently got the idea to do a top 10 Michael Crichton books video, but when I was kind of looking through my bookshelves, my Michael Crichton collection, just to see which books I wanted to include on the list, I was very surprised to see that my copy of Jurassic Park was missing. I had no idea what happened to it, but now I have a new copy. And spoiler alert, it's somewhere in my top 10, so be on the lookout for that. Another one of my favorite authors is Bradbury. Another one of my favorite authors of all time is Ray Bradbury, and I picked up his book, The Wonderful Ice Cream Suit, which is actually a collection of 3 plays that he wrote. I have no idea if this is going to be any good or not. I have high hopes, obviously, because he's one of my favorite authors. I do enjoy mostly his short stories, so it's going to be interesting to see how well he writes plays. I also found a copy of Forever Interrupted by Taylor Jenkins Reid, who's quickly becoming one of my all-time favorite authors, even though I've only read 2 of her books. I absolutely loved The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, and Daisy Jones and the Six is a top 10 book for me now. I love it. I think some of her older books are supposed to be a little bit more contemporary and a little bit more heavy on the romance, but the way that she writes her stories and the way she writes characters, I'm still interested in them, so hopefully this one's good. One of the new books that I bought is Age of Empire, the 6th book in Michael J. Sullivan. One of the new copies that I bought is Age of Empire, which is Michael J. Sullivan's 6th book in his Legends of First Empire series. I've read the first 3 books so far, and in the month of May, I'm going to be reading the 4th book, Age of Legend. I love this series. I love the characters. I love the world building. I think, though, that the cover of the 6th book is a little spoilery because it's got a friggin' dragon on the cover, and that piques my interest. And last but not least, I bought a copy of Malice by Gwynne. pretty much everyone I see on BookTube and in the Shelf Space Book Club Discord and Alan's Discord and Leslie's Discord, they all rave about this book and the series, so I gotta give it a shot, right? And it better be friggin' good because I went out and bought a brand new copy, which I don't normally do unless I know the author and I already love their work. So, let's hope. I'll probably like it. Anyway, that's my very short and brief book haul. Let me know if you guys have read any of these books. Did you love them? Did you hate them? Were you kind of mad about them? Either way, let me know down in the comments below. And if you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel. Thank you so much for watching and have a terrific day.